This is the BZJ Podcast.
Alright guys, it feels good to be back right here on the BZJ Podcast. Another one, BZJ Podcast. Amazing episode right here. I hope I hope you love what we do. Yes, I know you love what we do. That's why you're still watching me. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know you already know my name, but for those of you who are just rocking with me for the first time, I am Ndiziki, the king of Ephesian. I'm just here with my brother and we're just feeling greasy, cheesy.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Andy.
My brother, how's it going, man?
It's been going great.
Nice to meet you, my man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So guys, today we're going to be talking about a trend that is everywhere. Like, is this trend going to be a problem? A lot of people think it's going to be a problem, which is already a problem. And some people think, well, yeah, it's going to help it. People are already making money off of this trend already, you know? So, long story short, we're talking about AI, guys, artificial intelligence. Now, a lot of jobs are getting caught in different industries because of the help of AI. People who used to pack goods and box them up, a lot of them are getting those jobs. A lot of those jobs are getting cut down because AI is helping, ease those kind of stress. Now, people are worried.
Yeah, a lot of people right now are really just depending on AI.
Yeah.
And this is like really affecting the economy,
Exactly.
because now you just have a tech guy who just creates an app and he's just making money on his end, just impacting this app. Okay, you have to get this app because you want to write a script.
Yeah.
You want to get a job done and you have to be fast with everything you're doing.
Exactly.
So it's good, right? It's good to have AI, but it's something that people should always understand that you cannot just rely on this thing because as a matter of fact, these things were created by human being, right? It's a code, right?
Yeah.
But there's lack of originality,
Exactly.
When you want to do something, there's this originality that has to be inside that script,
Yeah, right.
whatever you're doing. So we just saying, okay, you want to rely on AI, everybody wants to be on that app and everything. It's cool, but we don't have to put our own energy right on AI. But
Yeah.
I won't lie to you, AI is the fastest technology right now and it's fast growing. But still, I hope people can also rely on their own self,
Yeah.
not just depending on this AI stuff. And,
Now let me bust your bubble. I was trying I'm working on a script right now, so I just dropped on my ChatGPT app, right? ChatGPT app. So I just dropped the concept like, AI, can you help me? The concept of the movie, and it just like it gave me exactly what I wanted right now. So all I have to do is create my dialogue based on the summary, or let's say the idea that it gave to me. So
exactly.
that alone has caught some stress from me. And I also know of some apps that can write script for you.
Yeah, there's
Right?
a lot of apps that can write scripts
Exactly.
now.
Like all you have to do is just put in the storyline and it will generate your script. Right?
Yeah.
And also there are a lot of apps right now that can do a lot of things. And just recently I saw a doctor in Germany, some group of scientists in Germany developed an app that, that helped a crippled guy walk.
Wow.
Although the walking was not so smooth, but he could get off his wheelchair. So AI is helping.
It's helping. It's quite useful.
It's quite useful. But then again, a lot of people are losing jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people are losing jobs.
That's the disadvantage of AI. It's because a lot of people now, a lot of companies now, we're like instead of employing like 200 workers, they just let me just employ 50 people
yes.
and let the AI do the rest.
Yes.
So that's what the problem is. It's not really that it's not good, but let's not really don't depend on this AI or whatever, because it's at the long run it's helpful, and the short run it's also a disadvantage.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm just trying to say about it.
With time, a lot of humans are gonna get very, very lazy, mentally lazy, because
a lot of people.
You have your computer there all you have to do is just initiate the initiate the job, and
Exactly.
the computer will get it done for you.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing in the nearest, like in a couple of years, in a few years from now, all you just have to do is program the kind of food you want.
Exactly.
You know,
just
and
program everything.
something
and
somewhere. It's even happening right now. It's happening right now.
it's even in the music, like it's AI, the AI that actually generates beats for you.
Not
they can
just
actually
beats.
replicate
Not
the sound,
the
but
voice.
It's not how they change the logarithm. Everything just sounds so different.
Yes.
So it's not just in the it's
few-
everything. It's taking over the world right now.
A few days ago, there was an AI generated Tupac and DMX song.
Wow.
AI generated, and you will never tell the difference in the voice. You can never
tell the difference.
Yes,
It sounds alike.
exactly like
Wow.
DMX, exactly like, and the song was smooth and perfect, like Jesus. Incredible. And a couple of months, I think maybe last year, there was an AI generated Drake song. Absolutely amazing, mind blowing.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's just crazy how the world is evolving, and
Yeah.
we're just, sometimes you're excited, sometimes you get scared, because when you look at the sci-fi movies, Hollywood sci-fi movies, and you see, what happens at the end because of AI technology.
True.
Maybe technology is going to be the
But
death
we're
of
talking
human.
about what we're talking about here is originality, because that's where we should focus on, like having you create something by yourself, not depending on the app or whatever. That is very important for you to have that originality.
Yeah.
So it's not really about, okay, this stuff can do, you write your scripts and do all that stuff, but you should also have originality in whatever you do.
Yeah.
Now Drake was an artist. Yeah, he sang the song. He became famous, but at some point in time, he was one doing that stuff by himself.
Exactly, yeah.
It's that he didn't depend on an AI.
Yeah.
So a lot of youths now are becoming lazy because now they just want to, okay, I just want to produce the beats. Okay, let me just go to an AI app. Let me just type it there and boom.
Yeah, the song is
it
out.
comes out, like magic. But we should also try to understand that originality is very important in everything we do.
Crazy.
Right? It's very
And
important. Yeah.
You know something else that will happen. Speaking of music, something else that will happen later on in the future, if it's not already happening, is you can initiate a command on your app
Yeah.
as an artist. Write me a song about love, 3-verse song about love, and write a chorus. Then, get this right, get this.
Yeah.
Then you can also initiate a command and ask AI to rap or sing the song.
But that's crazy.
That's crazy. All you need is just a sample of your vocals. Then AI will now ask for the sample of your vocal. Then you now drop your vocal. Hey, or hi, or yo.
And it
then
just produce
it
everything.
will produce everything for. Do you get the logic? So we're getting there. If we're not already.
I feel already there because
Yeah.
there are a lot of companies that are actually coming out with new creativity.
Yeah.
There's one that actually clones your face.
Exactly.
Clones your face, changes your, like everything you do, your gesture, your gesticulation, everything. Like I saw one the other day on Instagram. I was like, wow, like, are you for real? An app that just clones your face, clones everything about you, and I'm like, wow, like this is mind blowing.
It's crazy.
Way back as our 5 years ago, this app were not so trending.
Yeah.
But now it's like everywhere.
I swear.
Everyone just wants to, just get involved in this AI stuff,
Yeah.
and everyone just want to, it's the new drip right now.
Exactly.
The new
It's the
drip
new
is
drip
just
right now.
AI. So
Anyway, guys, let's catch a little sip on something, and we'll be right back here for more on the BZJ podcast. We'll be back. Don't blink.
This is the BZJ Podcast.
All right, guys, it's still the BZJ podcast, and it's still your boy Ziki, and the Ziki, the king of Ephesians, the god of Ephesians. I'm rocking and rolling right here, and we're talking about AI.
that's right.
Yeah, so talking about AI, guess what now? Guess what I saw? Now, do you know that there is currently a technology that can clone your brain, all the information in your brain?
In your brain.
Yeah, it can clone out, like it can take off all the information in your brain and store it on something else.
Something else.
You understand? So that means you never die.
Wow.
Because your brain, your life, your body is controlled by your brain, right? Yeah, your body is controlled by your brain. Your memories, the reason why you laugh, you
Everything
cry,
is controlled.
by your
Everything
brain. So,
your brain does everything for you.
and if they can control your brain, Jesus Christ, they can actually
Create another version of
of
yourself.
yourself. And there is a high tendency that when your physical body shuts down, they can
Yeah.
trick your brain to wake you up. Because death or life or sickness is everything is in your mind, right? So they can, when your body shuts down, when someone dies, they can trick that body to get back up. Technology.
But how? It's really fascinating that how these guys really brought about this app. Like, I'm still yet to imagine. Like, I keep wondering, like, who does this? Like, these guys are so incredibly genius.
It's crazy. I mean,
because no one could ever imagine there's an app
Yeah.
that actually can just replicate your brain
Yeah.
and does everything for you.
Exactly. And
Wow.
that's why you also have to be careful, because right now most of all these things we're talking about, they are already happening in real time in Asia, because when it comes to technology and
True.
research, China, Japan, those people, they are ahead. Even
Yeah.
in the US, we don't really know. Well, the US, they always show us that they're ahead, but China and Japan, North Korea, those people, they are way gone when it comes to technology.
I don't believe they can trigger back. Like, they can't. It's no matter how it is, it's impossible.
Yeah.
No matter how the artificial intelligence is, no matter, I don't care the scientist or whatsoever is, you cannot compare real human being life to be triggered back or to be reincarnated to another person's body.
Now, that's
so
a different-
that's totally
that's
something I could
that's-
argue about from
that's-
now to tomorrow.
That's
no
a
matter
different-
how it is.
That's a different conversation. You
Yeah.
know why? Because scientifically, there are proofs that a human body is controlled by the brain.
True.
They don't believe, scientists don't believe in the extra, they don't believe in the supernatural. They believe in your mind controls the way you move. And like I was telling you about the technology that was created to enable the German guy walk, they actually tricked his brain
to make
to
him
make
walk.
him walk. Because take for example,
That's crazy.
Take for example, my mind is thinking 5,000 times ahead of the now, because like how
Yeah.
am I take a second and pause and think about it.
Your
How
mind-
am I able to think about what I'm saying right now, like tomorrow, right? Like, can you think about it? It is crazy. So if scientists can if they can go extra mile to discover the thing that makes you think, like I'm talking about now,
We just have to give it up for scientists.
Do you understand what I'm
Scientists,
saying?
Those
It's crazy.
Those guys are amazing.
those guys are mad. And Nigeria was still struggling
You
with
know.
3 square meal, with good road, and people are evolving and talking about taking the crazy
cloning your brain, come on, like,
Nigeria was still talking
that's
about
beyond, that's
agbado
beyond.
and corn, and it's crazy, man. It's so
So-
sad when, speaking of AI and technology, and in Africa, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it is so sad that our continent in Africa was still yet to catch up in the scheme of things, because
It's so really sad. It's so sad.
we're still struggling with, people are still greedy with money. They want to hoard for themselves. I want to have 2 billion. I want to have 5 billion for myself and my family. You're not thinking ahead. Like, people are thinking of how to people are building rockets to Mars, on the moon. People are evolving.
There are a lot of
with
innovations around the world.
but we're still struggling with 3 square meal. Somebody yesterday was texting me for 3K to eat. And somebody somewhere is
creating
an app.
That will take you to the next level. Like,
What our leaders
take
do
the
to
technology
us, bro.
to something else.
What our leaders do to us. What our leaders do to us. This shit is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm angry. I'll see you on the next
Wow.
episode of BZJ Podcast. God bless you.
This is the BZJ Podcast.